All right, we're just gonna get to talking. Let me talk to you. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to King Midas Collects, the King of Marks. You already know I'm a big pro wrestling fan. Maybe some of y'all didn't know that. But judging by the logo, that might tip you off to that New Japan Pro Wrestling. Guys, we just had my third successful Baltimore Comic Con. It was amazing to be at the show this year. I was only able to check it out 2 days, but it was more than last year. I only had 1 day last year. This year we went Friday and Sunday. I want to give a huge shout out first and foremost to Mac Man Comics, the crew there. Mac, John, Agent Venom, and Pat. Y'all are wild now. Thank you so much for allowing me to join in on the experience with you guys. Much appreciated. It was a good time. Y'all killed it, and I hope that you guys continue to grow and attend more cons and get that clientele base up. Man, there's so much to go over, so much that we saw, from the artist alley to all the extra booths, all the attendees, the special guests. It was a good time. The food was trash as always. Go outside and enjoy some Baltimore seafood if you can, right? But convention food, no go. Anyway, what are you guys here for? You're here to see what did you pick up on? I'll tell you what, day one, there was this booth that had a massive amount of books where the majority of the books, I think, were 30% off, and then you had $5 variants. Now, I went through a little bit of the variants. I'm like, okay, some of these are like B and C covers that say variants, but there were some 1 in 10s, 1 in 25. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. I knew come Sunday that it might go down in price. So do you lose the opportunity at some other books that other people might have picked up? Sure, yeah. But it went down to $2. $2 on Sunday. So we scooped up as much as we could. And let me tell you, we found some good stuff. And on the opposite end of that, some of the back issue priced as marked stuff, 30% off, and then went up to 50% off. Yeah. So much that we're probably not going to get into it in one video. We might do this two-parter. And speaking of videos, we just got shouted out in Collected Casualties channel for the top 10 Bronze Age books. I was already calculating earlier, watching his top 10, what I could possibly add to mine. And listen, a lot of us probably have the same top 10. I'm not going to say what was on his top 10, or anyone else he shouted out, anyone else participating in this top 10 right now, or what mine are. Could be the same, could not be. I just don't want to tip off anyone. But my goal is to show you something a little different as always. We had a little shout out a couple months ago from Beauty Comics. Shout out to him. Hope he's doing well. That we did something different with his challenge too. And I was just kind of showing you guys just books. That's what we do here at this channel. Y'all enjoy it. So where do we start? First and foremost, let's go ahead and start with a couple things that just came in. A little small mail call here. Looks like it's all jumbled in. I thought I had separated it. I guess I didn't. So we'll get to it when we get to it, I think. Maybe. Who knows? What are we doing here? I think they're over here. Yes, they are over here. Cool. So we'll add those two on top. We'll move these two to the bottom. I'll show you guys what we got. All right, first and foremost, Hive Comics sent me the wrong CGC Signature Series book. They had some sick 8 Billion Genies video game homages to The Last of Us, so we had to buy them. I think I could have bought them raw, but I saw the price for the Signature Series one limited to 444 copies. That wasn't really that much more. So I'm like, you know what? We'll bite the bullet. We'll get it signed, and then they sent the wrong book. So it took them a week. They course corrected it. Got to send back the other one. But it is here. 9.8, signed by Charles Soule and Ryan Brown. 8 Billion Genies. The Last of Us. This is the PS4 remaster homage here. Very cool. There you go. Brown 23, Charles Soule on the bottom by Bad Hombres. That is neat. Add into the video game collection because y'all know how we do with the video games. Next up, this is also from Hive, but it's also a Bird City Comics exclusive. They did a Tahani Far Sacrificers Virgin cover. I've already sung Tahani Far's praises. That Eternus New York Comic Con piece of work, a masterpiece. Was one of my favorite books in the last, I don't know, decade even. It was just so good. I do have the metal version, the hard to find metal version, but she killed it on the Sacrificers as well. So, I mean, it's absolutely stunning. Check that out. And not only did we get one, we went ahead and scooped 2 of them up because I just had to look at it twice. Book's so nice, you had to buy it twice. And another one that came in, we got this one because I was missing this Archer book, Judas Contract. It's kind of like I don't even think it's a book. It might be. Okay, it is. I thought it was like a trade paperback, but it was the cheapest thing when I was in Archer's channel a couple weeks ago trying to win. And anyone paid for or bought anything on during the live stream while Archer was doing remarks could win a Cami swimsuit edition, 2023 Street Fighter swimsuit edition by Archer. So I was like, all right, that's the cheapest thing. Let's buy it. I already don't own it, so it was perfect. Of course, we didn't win. We hardly ever win on whatnot, but happy to have that book. Looks like the air turned on. Scared me. So let's show you some books here. First off, I was going through Macman's stuff, and I pulled this because it was a Jenny Frizen guy. I do have this. This is issue 4 of 7 Secrets. However, this is the 1 per store Virgin thank you variant that they put out of it. Cover price book, right? Most sites have it at that. For some reason, comic book realm has it at $85, and he was like, just take it, bro, just take it. He just got a $3 price tag on it, but I was really appreciative that he was like, go ahead and take it. I don't know any Jenny Frizen's not my thing, so you can have it. I thought that was fantastic. Next up, we found a booth who had a box. Of course, a lot of vendors do this when you go to a convention. They will specifically have boxes catered to the guests that are there for signings. Adam Hughes was probably one of the bigger guests there. Of course, everyone loves Adam Hughes, so they had a box for him. I was missing one of these books. Glad to own it. It's a Star Wars Boba Fett Overkill. Only reason you can tell this is Adam Hughes because it's got the AH there in the bottom right hand corner, but didn't have it. It was on the wish list. Knocked that bad boy off. Next up, I could not believe it. I don't know if these books have gone down in price. From scouring 2 different price guides, it doesn't seem so, but they had them priced at $10. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Star Wars Legacy #1 with a $10 sticker on it. Are you kidding me? At one point, this was like a $100 book. I mean, it's down to about $30, $35, but these are near mint copies. And not only did we have 1, we picked up 2 as well. I mean, absolutely insane to get it at the $10 price tag. Adam Hughes goodness. They didn't have issue number 4. I think I'm still missing that one. But he only did like the first 6 or 7 issues of it. Next up, Legends of the Stargrazers, one of his older innovation books. One of the issues I was missing, issue number 3. Bondage cover, of course. Shout out to Simple Simon. Yeah, I think I'm only missing 1 more issue after issue number 3 there. So that's pretty cool. Looks like this is a big one. You guys might have been spoiled on that, so we'll save that. But we picked up some insane books for a good price. Variants I was just looking for. We did a bundle deal. We picked up Gwenpool's Secret Wars. This is issue 2 of Deadpool Secret Wars. That famous first appearance of Gwenpool, the pool, not the Gwenpool #1 red second print variant of that. So that was pretty cool. We picked up. What else did we pick up here? Let me see. I'm going to save these guys. I'm going to save those for you guys at another time. And we'll show you guys those goodies. But going forward, I still want to show some of the $2 and back issue variants from this one vendor. It was just absolutely fantastic. Look, Dowser 33, the Michael Jackson Thriller homage here in a newsstand. Dowser is trending, so y'all know that's good stuff. This Aphrodite 9 Wizard 0 David Finch cover. Yeah, and not only that, it's signed by Finch. Got the COA on the back as well. Boom, baby. Next up, Bart Simpson, Son of Homer, issue number 1. That is a newsstand. I think it's about it's a 8.0 because there's definitely some ticks on the bottom there. Not near mint, but still good find. You don't find the newsstand. One of the Wonder Womans I was missing on my list, 153. Again, you see a $20 price tag on there, but these books weren't. They were just put in these 50% $5 variant sections. So it was definitely not going by the cover price there. Again, Brian Bolland goodness, Wonder Woman 63. I just love Brian Bolland. We have this amazing Gen 13 cover. This is the, what do they call this? The Spring Collection Baby Doll Tee and Black Lace Panties variant. Man, I also saw somebody that bought the Janet 13 cover, which is homaging the Rolling Stones the magazine cover. I'm pretty sure it's Rolling Stones, of Janet Jackson, where she's got her hands up like this, and somebody's covering her chest. Yeah. Still, that's still on the wish list, so still looking for that. One of the craziest finds of the day at a different booth. They were doing 30% off. They had this at $50. Now, I don't know if everyone goes back and really micromanages what they have in their boxes. I mean, there's so much stock. How can you keep up with everything and change prices constantly? I mean, last check, this is a first appearance of Asajj Ventress. I hope I said her name right. But I thought this was like a $150 to $200 book. At $35, that is a steal. It's 30% off of the $50. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Next up, this amazing Thanos 17 cover with Silver Surfer Black. Love that cover. Then we picked up one of the last Witchblade Adam Hughes books I'm missing, issue 87. Good to have that. These awesome What Ifs. Bill Sienkiewicz. These are the last 2 Sienkiewiczes I needed. What If the Hulk Went Berserk, issue 45. And then Thor. Loki had found the Hammer of Thor, issue 47. Next up, I don't think there's any significance to this cover. It was just a really nice cover. Cataclysm Ultimate Comics Spider-Man. Out of the Cataclysm ones, I think the one that you want is Last Stand, issue number 2. It's the first time Miles visits the 616 universe. That one. This one is a good one too. This is I think it's a 1 in 100 for Ultimates number 2, issue number 13. Just a crazy, hard to find variant cover. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna like this. Boom! Wizard number 1, collector's edition, the Todd McFarlane Spidey Guide to Comics. Gotta love it. It's got a little rip at the top, otherwise it's a really nice copy of it. Glad to own it. Back to the $5 or $2 variant box on Sunday. So we had the variant, of course, because it says variant cover. Archer and Supergirls, issue 20, was it 29 and 20? 28, excuse me. Spoke out of time. What else we got here? Oh, some Z's, yes. Zatanna's, issue number 7 there. And issue number 8. Beautiful. Next up at another booth, I think this was the only... No, I bought Street Fighter books from this guy as well. But he had a Virgin copy here. I was missing this one of The Me You Love in the Dark, issue number 1. This is a Third Eye Comics variant, Jenny Frison exclusive. Just absolutely gorgeous cover. Oh yeah, and then we bought these Faust. So if you guys know Tim Vigil, I mean, these Faust books are grotesque. Adult. Absolute adult. So this one is covered so I can show you guys, but definitely sticker galore there on Faust. If you find issue 14 and 15, I mean, I feel like nobody has those issues. Yeah, those are the hard ones to find. And they're very, very provocative. This is supposedly a hard to find second print here. Batman Annual number 25 there. Just an awesome Batman cover. You don't really see this one. This one does have some value to it. Fortunately, it does have a bend there. It looks like They can be pressed out though, so that's nice. That's good to know. So we have some fodder. There's so many books that we have that are contenders to send to CGC. I picked up some Sabrinas. For some reason, I thought that these were like late end Sabrina covers, but this run went to 104, so this is like in the middle of the run. So my phone's going off because somebody's talking about the Jets. I bet Aaron Rodgers tonight. Ooh. Here, Great Greg Land Legion of Monsters Satana cover here. Apparently it's like $20. We got it for $2. Dr. Voodoo, Avenger of the Supernatural. Last is a 5-issue miniseries, but amazing Jericho drum there, Dr. Voodoo, and then Dr. Doom as well on the cover. Fantastic. This was a steal somewhere in one of the boxes. I think this one was they had 5, like a 5 for deal. So this one was like, each one of the books was $20, but if you got 5, it was $80. Check this out. This is Chilling Adventures in Sorcery #1 as told by Sabrina. I mean, this is like a little better than mid-grade, but it's a #1 of Chilling Adventures. Y'all know me. I love my Archie stuff, so it's just absolutely brilliant. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's have to take that immediately. Any #1s like that? Absolutely. More of the Morbius, of course, but a newsstand, so you can grab that for $2 all day. Moon Knight issue #8, newsstand, but 1981, so I don't, grain of salt on that one. Next up, this one is got some work. I think actually this is it was no-go. I was kind of debating on whether to pick it up or not, or giving it a chance, but it is. I opened it up and there's definitely a lot of mold starting to grow. It's got a lot of water damage, so that's why it was a $2 book. Miracle Man #5. We have Masters of the Universe 11. It's a good steal right there. Cliffhanger 0, just the Joe Mad cover there. Like to see that. We have Dark Avengers issue #2, and we picked this one up because it is a newsstand. It says Marvel Milestones up there, so that's how you can tell that one is a newsstand. So let's go ahead and move these over here again, because I did pile some up together on a pile of books that was already sitting here. I want to keep showing you guys some books. These are all fantastic. Again, look at this, man. First appearance of Belit, issue 58 of Conan. We have some Blades, 90s Blades, issue #4. We have issue 5. We have issue 6. My goodness. I wish that issue 1 in there, I'd be like, this is wrong. Y'all should know better. Next Wave, Agents of Hate. This one is actually found in a 50-cent pile. And then I do have a bag over there as well from a store that's out in Laurel, Lost in Time, where we were getting books for 50 cents a piece. I have to show you guys those too. We found some Elvira, House of Mysteries. I think I did pay what they were asking for these. I think they were like $8 a piece. They're newsstands. And then I did get the #1, and I paid $20 for that because it is Brian Boland goodness. So happy to own it in a newsstand. Check that out. Ooh, good stuff. Oh, and then one more cover. So issue #3 as well. All right, and then we found this for, what was this, $10, right? Yeah. This is it was just a remarked Edge of Spider-Verse Gwen Stacy, issue #2. Her first appearance of Ghost Spider, Spider-Gwen, but it's remarked down there. I'm not sure by who, if it's Tyler Kirkham or someone else, but cool to have. We got some Battle of the Planet fans out here. Good to have some of these. That's the Whitman reprint, and there's the gold key for issue #4, I believe. Couple more here. Last final issue here of Doctor Strange. First appearance of this cat Ragroth. Is that correct? Can't remember, but good find. This one was a silly find too. Marvel issue #6. I mean, I think it's credited as like one of the worst series that Marvel ever did, but people like those Greg Horn covers. So again, more Brian Boland goodness. No value on this Tank Girl, the Odyssey, but it's just awesome Brian Boland artwork. I'll show you guys a couple more that were like really sick. Ghost Rider 2099 issue #25 Is this the, yeah, this is the last issue of 2099. So that was a cool find. Injustice issue number 2. This is a second print. That was for $1. This Magdalena Daredevil for $1. Okay, we're getting into some dollar stuff. Or no, these are still $2. Look at these low-end G.I. Joe books with Transformers issue 142. They're not newsstand though. That'd be sick. 127. Oh, this one is though, with that Marvel Anniversary border. Issue number 53 with Snake Eyes. Beautiful book. Look at this. Look what we found here. Third appearance of Sabretooth, issue 78, right? Yeah, 78, Power Man and Iron Fist. Crazy cool find. Some more. Second to last issue of Punisher, issue 103. This is a newsstand though, so that's why we grabbed this. I have 2 copies of it already. Looking for 102. If anyone has 102, I'd love to have it. Hey, how about this one? Power Rangers #1 from Hamilton Comics. Of course, their second comic book appearance. You want the Sentai book for sure. But absolutely awesome. This Tomb of Dracula was one of those $20 5 for 20, or excuse me, 5 for 80 out of the $20 bin. Man, another great low-key find. This is like a $15 book because of the low print, but this is Sana Takeda of Monstrous fame. They're on the Heroes for Hire. And then with the Jenny Frison booth that I got, the Me You Love in the Dark, we got these Street Fighter power foils. So I'm missing a few, but glad that somebody had some of these because you just never see them anywhere. And here's the Akuma. So I'm missing like a Ryu and a Sagat. I really, really want the Sagat. So we picked up Street Fighter Unlimited #1 variant there, a Ryu. That's the Ryu from Street Fighter 5. And then the Bison variant, issue number 2. Let's keep going. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Frank Cho after Milo Manara. Yeah, that Spider Woman. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know what this is. Street Fighter Legends Cammy, baby. We're not gonna go over these like rain books. If you guys are fans of Hack Slash, My First Maniac, just a low print run series, issue number 2. That's the cover A. You want the cover B of issue number 1. That's a Jenny Frison book that's very hard to find. And then the second print of it, even harder. Picking up some Barbarellas because we got Perillo and Derek Chu goodness. More Linsner. We picked up Mirka and Dolfo Mercy because I wanted to get it signed, but then I didn't. Here's a cool book. Venom 2099. This is the Venom variant for issue number 36. We've had some Mortal Kombat goodness, Battle Wave there. And then this foil Raiden and Kano #1. We only picked this up because, again, it's Adam Hughes, but it is a beat up Legion issue 35. Green Lantern issue 45. Crazy steal on that one too. We have Power Rangers, the movie, the photo cover there, official adaptation. This was in a $1 bin. Injustice issue #1, first print. This is like a $25 book in a $1 bin. Score. That was with the second print for issue number 2, and then the first print for number 3 we just nabbed as well. Oh man, let me tell you, that's just the pinch. That's just the taste of the goodness that we got at Baltimore Comic Con. I when you can hunt, you can hunt. When you get hooked up, when people tell you to go see certain vendors and say, hey, this person sent me, that person sent me. Hey, you get hooked up. We got a lot of amazing deals. I can't wait to show you some more. I can't wait to do the top 10 Bronze Age books to show you guys as well. So tune in. That's down the pipeline for this week. Happy Monday. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Do all that great social media stuff. Check out deepinkcollectibles.com. As always, bag and boredom, enter the vault.